Yeah, you all roll. You already know it's the galactic one. L. We back cracking spells. Shout out to all the galactic guardians, 720 degrees. Shout out to the whole UR everybody living in the universal right order. Shout out to the House of Consciousness, Connecticut chapter. This message being brought to you by K.O.R TV, Kingdom of Righteousness TV. The show is called Wake Up Sheeple. Y'all already know how I do. We about to jump right into the demonstration. I say to all the great prophets, ancestors, aiders, messiahs, messengers who came before, making a platform available so we could be here today giving you the message. I say, jumping right into the demo. Y'all already know how we do. It's holy day, it's Friday and all that, the day of Venus, the day of love. You know what I'm saying? So we just gonna shed a little love and we're gonna talk about it. And I wanted to share with y'all today, life is gold. Life is gold, man. You know what I'm saying? And why am I saying this? Why am I saying life is gold? First of all, what is gold? You know what I'm saying? And where does shit come from? You know what I'm saying? Now we rock gold. Why do we rock the shit like, you know what I'm saying, ETC and all of that? You feel what I'm saying? So why is gold this element that we look at on the planet and we utilize so much, you know what I'm saying, today, right? But life is gold itself. That's why. You know what I'm saying? Life in general is gold. And so when you think about the sun, because the sun is beaming on me right now, it's a yellow goldish hue. The sun itself is a yellow goldish hue. Gold actually comes from space, in origin. You know what I'm saying? It comes from supernovas exploding. You know what I'm saying? That's where gold actually derives from. It's formed like that. It's coming from supernovas exploding and traveling, you know what I'm saying, through space, etc., in a form of asteroids. Scientifically, this is what they say. The asteroids brought the gold and shit into the planet when the planet was rather young, you know what I'm saying, when it was still considered Tiamat. It wasn't called Earth at this time, you feel me? But I'm tying in different sciences. I'm going to bring y'all to the Anunnaki side, you feel me, and show y'all the Anunnaki real shit that's going on. Then I'm going to show y'all the scientists and how they came up with their theories and what they saying, like the asteroid brought the gold in, rather than saying, Inky and them came here searching for gold, blah, 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 etc., right? And so now when you think about gold, and when I say life is gold, that's because in your body you got gold. In your heart there's gold. In your mind, in your brain, there's real gold. Motherfucker, like I'm talking about like real gold. There's real 24 karat gold in your body, right? So in your brain and in your heart and in your joints and even in your blood, there's gold. You know what I'm saying? And there's a reason for that. You know what I'm saying? Because you possess everything outside of you is in you. All the elements in the universe basically are in you. You know what I'm saying? So there's a relationship there. You know what I'm saying? You have a bond with the universe. You have a bond with the earth. There's sulfur. There's iron. You know what I'm saying? Magnesium. All that shit is in the earth, and that shit is in you too. So y'all have the similar, you know what I'm saying, makeup at ETC. So you're related. You know what I'm saying? ETC, that's part of y'all possess the same traits. Elementary traits. So with that being said, there's some kind of relationship between, beings who, have gold in them and the earth got gold in it, etc., right? And the gold comes from the suns, the supernovas exploding, blah, 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 right? That's how they are formed, right? So when you think about it, right, the gold in your body, this is why you got a gold mine. When I say you got a gold mine, you literally have a fucking gold mine because there's gold in your brain that helps conduct and transmute electrical signals. You feel me? So you could think. Feel me? The way you think. You know what I mean? And you can motherfucking move the way you move. Basically, gold is helping you keep you alive out this bitch. That's how much the activity of gold in your body is doing. It's the reason why you even thinking and moving. If you didn't have that electrical conductor and heat conductor, because it also conducts heat. So if you didn't have that conductor, you wouldn't even be able to function the way you do. See, ladies, y'all don't even know why y'all rock the big bamboo earrings. Y'all don't even know why the Africans was doing all this shit. And when you see black people when back in the days and we sitting on thrones and we was laced in all this gold and all of that, y'all don't even know the science why we started wearing it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to take you back. Now let's go back to the Anunnaki side. So Sumerian story has it that, the Anunnakis and Anu and them who come from Risk, they traveling through space because their planet was being attacked by, beings from Aranzak, you know what I'm saying, that was on their planet that had a certain, area on their, planet. They gave them a certain section. That's like saying they was in Europe or something. We put them motherfuckers over in Europe. A Ranzak is people that come like with the devil, and what y'all call the devil, or what y'all call Iblis. We call them tarnish, you know what I'm saying? But tarnish and them come, you know what I'm saying, from fucking a Ranzak, you know what I'm saying? And so these niggas, try to blow the planet up with aerosol bombs. This is when they talk about the devil being cast out of heaven, and there was a war in the heaven, and Michael and his angels fought against, you know what I'm saying, Lucifer and his angels, or whatever. So the great dragon, that's what they use, the great dragon and his angels. So when they talking that great dragon shit, that's the serpent, that's the reptilians, etc., whatever it is, right? So you got Tarnish, who's beefing with Michael L., right, which is really Murdoch. And you feel me? Like I said, what y'all call Shaitan or whatever, the devil. They beefing, right? Boom, boom, boom. They cast them out. The cast out is more like when we left Risk from the 19th galaxy to come to this galaxy, right? And we came through by way through Orion, the series and all of that. That's how we came through here, you know what I'm saying? So when we come through here, boom, right? We come through on the mothership, Nuberu. This is why they talk about that extra planet, da-da-da. That's not a planet, that's a craft, right? So we come in on a craft, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna say we per se, but I'm gonna just use it as a we, just to put y'all in that sense. So we come on this craft, bang, 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 and New and them come on the craft, and they basically, as they traveling through, they looking for elements that they can build a shield for their a dome, you know what I'm saying, so they can protect their planet. Like the problems we having today with the ozone layer, that's the shit that they was going through on their planet. So, you know what I'm saying, because they was being attacked with aerosol bombs that was fucking up the ozone, you know what I'm saying. So now they got to get something to reflect the gold, whatever. So they found gold with a gold dome would, help their shit. They around a planet with the Risk is in between 3 suns, you know what I'm saying, the planet Risk. And so as we come from Risk, like I said, trying to look for other elements, and we was on Nuberu, we only brought a lot of scientists. We ain't bring a lot of, like, of our illest warrior niggas, you know what I'm saying? We brought a lot of scientist-minded people because we need to try to fix the problem. So we sent motherfuckers out, you know what I'm saying? Boom, we come through space, we end up smacking Titan, which is one of Saturn's moons. Now, Maldakians, the Maldakians was on that planet, you know what I'm saying? And it was a race that was created by reptilians. And so when we smacked that planet Titan, they sent out 4 ships to attack us, right? What they call the Ninja Starfleet. It's called the Ninja Starfleet. So the Ninja Starfleet came to attack us, you know what I'm saying? Boom, boom, boom. So we banging out with these niggas, and you know what I'm saying? Star Wars, that's what your Star Wars is about, you know what I'm saying? So we banging out, you know what I mean? And we knocked one of them niggas down into the core of the earth. Now the scientists say, let's go back to science. Scientists say that an asteroid came in, you know what I'm saying, that possessed gold, you know what I'm saying, when it was young, when Earth was young, which we called it Tiamat, Sumerian shit, and it smacked down on the Earth, and it kind of sunk. The iron and all that shit that was already on the planet, like, made the shit sink into the earth, like, you know what I'm saying, that asteroid that possessed the gold shit. So this is why you see gold being on the crust of the earth. Like, if you start mining and looking for it, it'd be within the crust. Most scientists say you're gonna find gold within the crust because it probably surfaced up from when it smacked down, you know what I'm saying, from the asteroid, etc. Like, you know what I'm saying. And so, when we came here, we started mining and we got the gold. We already had smacked one of the ships down here, you know what I'm saying, like I said, the reptilians and blah, blah, blah down in the earth already. So it's sort of like Transformers. If y'all know Transformers, the Decepticons was down in the water, down in the earth, blah, 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 right? So this is why the story of God and the Bible story is funny, because it's reptilians already there. There's a serpent being already there when God and them come there, because he didn't make the serpent, like blah, 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 whatever it is, you feel what I'm saying? Serpent was the most cunning person and just came out of nowhere talking to Eve, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? And who was Cain afraid of if in the Bible God only made Adam, Eve, and then Cain and Abel, blah, blah, blah. That's how they explain it. If it was only those people, why was Cain afraid to leave and get killed by people? You know what I'm saying? So it's other motherfuckers here already prior. That's just putting that thing out there to let you know when Anu and them came here finally to Earth. You know what I'm saying? When the Anunnakis finally came to Earth, a certain group of Anunnakis, because Anunnaki means just those beings from up there. It's a bunch of different type of Anunnakis. But when Anu and them came, Inky and Enlil, when they came, well, Enlil and Anu and them, because Inky wasn't born yet, when they came here, boom, they come here and they mining for gold. They finally find some gold, boom, 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 boom. They like, oh shit, it's popping. We lit, we lit, we lit. The reptilians come out the water like, yo, my niggas, what the fuck y'all is? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just walk up out of here with that shit. We been here, this, you know what I'm saying? Blah, 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 blah. We got to make some type of truce patent, blah, blah, blah. So they make the pact by, you know what I'm saying, swapping out. You take my daughter, I take your daughter, blah, 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 blah. So Anu now mixes in with a reptilian and has a kid named Inky. This is where Inky comes into play, because he's a mixed kid. He's part reptilian, he's part Anunnaki, right? And so now, basically, you know, the reptilians, like, you know, like I said, they mate and they boom. So that's the pat. The pat is, you know, we had to trade off in order for them to go ahead and use the resources and whatever. So now basically it's according to them, it's reptilian motherfuckers here, type of being, watery motherfuckers and all that. And then there's some motherfuckers who came from outer space, because in the Bible it says God hovered above the earth, and you know what I'm saying, blah, 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 and all of that shit, right? So obviously it was all watery, and the people who was telling the story from the Bible, interpreting it, had to be in the water looking up at God, because they explaining it like, in the beginning the earth was formless without void, and God hovered above the darkness. And so if he's hovering above it, motherfuckers is looking from down there up at this nigga. You know, the person telling this story is obviously underneath God, you know what I'm saying? So the shit was watery, like I said, boom, 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 earth first being formed, you know what I'm saying, more watery, blah, 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 very hot, whatever it is. Like I said, the asteroid comes in, drops down, boom, 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 the shit start forming the land, blah, 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 pushed up, the gold is in the land, blah, 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 right? So now, when you think about it, you got ladies, like I said, Inky was the first person to ever start rocking gold, because as we mined for the gold, you know what I'm saying, boom, 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 Inky stashed a lot of this shit in Brazil, you know, so that's why it's a lot of gold in those places, you know what I'm saying, where you find these golds at, because he was stashing a lot of the shit, you know what I'm saying, in South America, basically. That was his little stash spot, you know what I'm saying? So, as far as wearing gold, he was the first person to rock it. Like, fuck it, I'm gonna start, you know what I'm saying, putting this shit on. This shit ill as fuck. I'm gonna boom, you know what I'm saying, like, sporting it. So now, well, at least on Earth, because Anu and them already had gold crowns and shit. But at least on Earth, this nigga was like, you know, that nigga to rock the gold. You feel what I'm saying, on Tiamat. So, and he loved it a lot, to the point he started stashing it. Like, fucking, I ain't sending that shipment back. Put that shit up over there, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like the Transformers when they come for the Energon cubes, blah, blah, blah. It's the same kind of scenario. You know what I'm saying? So boom, he's stashing the gold, and blah, blah, blah. And we wear gold as far as like the Africans and shit and all that, because we knew what gold does for the body. You know what I'm saying? It actually helps for the circulation of your blood flow. Gold, you know what I'm saying? It helps for to prevent inflammation in your nervous system. Gold, you know what I'm saying? These are the things that gold does for the body. Keen your eyesight, all type of shit, you know what I'm saying? Gold does this. So when we wore the earrings and stuff like that, ladies, this stuff helped with your reproductive cycle. Gold helped with your reproductive cycle. When you wore earrings and shit like that, it helped with your activeness, your alertness, your awareness. You know what I'm saying? That's why y'all wore them big ass earrings, and all of that shit had a science. There's a science behind it. It's not just because we were sporting it because it looked good. No, there's a whole science to it. Y'all need to study that more, you know what I'm saying? And see why your ancient peoples was laced like that, and what the things that it was doing for them. You know, the properties and the effects that gold really has. You need to study these things before y'all just go put it on. So imagine if there's fake gold, because remember God said in the Bible, he said the gold was good. And it was in a certain locale. They said that was in Kush. Kush is Ethiopia. They was in South Africa. They was in Africa somewhere finding this gold, basically. You know what I'm saying? These gods or whatever the fuck. I'm just giving y'all this analogy. This is a real physical place that God went to and found gold. They said he found it. It ain't mean he ain't make it. This God dude in your Bible ain't make the motherfucking gold because he found it. Gold is one of the symbols of divinity, man. It's damn near imperishable type shit. You feel me? Reflect light, all that. You know what I'm saying? So We walk the gold because gold puts you in your gold mind. Like I said, it helps with your thinking. So we was in our state of rulership and sitting on thrones and ruling when we was wearing all the gold. They stripped all the gold off of us, and we was butt naked looking goofy and all this other shit. And then, you know what I'm saying? No, when we was at a point wearing all that gold and all of that, that's why we had gold sidewalks, gold pyramid capstones on the motherfucking pyramids. Everything was laced in gold because we knew what the power of that element. One of the first elements basically known to man: gold, copper, and silver. The first three joints: gold, copper, and silver. Man, they use gold inside of aerodynamics and space, all kind of shit, bro. Like, that's how powerful gold is, you know what I'm saying? And so overstead. Life is gold. It's precious as gold, man. Life is precious as gold and should be treated as such. You know what I'm saying? So treat yourself like a piece of gold. You know what I'm saying? Because there's different forms of gold. 24K, white gold, rose gold, you know what I'm saying? Plated and all that other shit. But solid 24 karat gold is what you are. You know what I'm saying? You got, you know, 0.2 kilograms of gold in you right now. And even if you want to make a diamond, we talking that jewel talk, niggas is gems, niggas is jewels. If you compress all the carbon in your body right now, you'll be about a motherfucking 63,000 carat diamond, nigga. Did y'all hear what I just said? A human body, especially black melanated, can possess a 63,000 carat diamond. That's what you would make with all the carbon compressed. You compress that shit, it'll press to a 63,000. 63,000 carats diamond. That's what you would make. You know what I'm saying? Magic Johnson's wife is rocking a 25 carat diamond on her hand or some shit like that right now. You know, she rocking a 25 carat diamond on her hand right now. I think Beyonce got a 20 carat or some shit like that, diamond. So we talking about 63,000 carat diamond? Motherfucker, imagine wearing that. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? So this is what's in you, though. You is the gold, you is the jewels, you is the gem. The treasure lies within you, is what I'm basically saying. So life is gold and treated as such. It's been another galactic glorious day. Y'all traveling in harmony. Peace.